Hello everybody, I'm IGP, the eating game promoter, and welcome to another IGPLog. Guess what day it is?
Well, I get to take a look at the calendar and see what
It's Friday, which doesn't mean anything special for this channel. But what this really is another IGPlog, of course. And with another vlog from IGP comes a lot of nonsense and irrelevant news. But what I wanted to say was happy holidays to everybody. It's been fun, it's been a great year. We still got a few days left, few as in like a week. But 2015 is gonna be great. I think it's gonna be really great. Got a lot of plans. Hopefully they'll follow through and it'll be amazing. So a few updates here. As you can see, I'm in an actual room, which is like one of the first times this has happened since I started my channel, like almost 2 years ago. It's insane. But you know, it's not that much different than any of my other rooms I've had, really. Kids have some fun up here. This window brings in a lot of light. Ah! But yeah, and also, as you can see this mic, look at this. I got these for Christmas, cause people love me. Oh shit, I almost messed it up. Sorry about the noise, but yeah, this is gonna help a lot. Pretty awesome. Anyway, welcome to another IGPlog. And in the last one, if you guys remembered, I asked you to ask me some questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer them right now. First question, Der LP Max asks, Sadly, Emergency is not an in-game series. I'm so hyped about the new game. It's nearly 10 years ago Emergency 4 was released. I have no idea what to ask. Maybe, how are you doing in real life? And how is the weather? Well, this is real life, so I'm doing just fine. The weather's not that great. It's flip-flopped for the past like 6 months. I don't even know what season it is anymore. The months don't tell me that. And as you can see, with that light, that comes a lot of heat. So it's hot, which is wrong. Next question. Dominic's second name says he's going to ask me a really original question. Why and when did you start making YouTube videos, and how did you meet the people you play with? Funny story, not really funny, but it's long and uninteresting. I started making YouTube videos in February of 2013 because I had recently just discovered what indie games really were on the PC, and I fell in love with it right away. And I had already been following a lot of YouTubers who do Let's Plays like Markiplier and Toby Games and PewDiePie and all these people, and I thought, you know, there's a lot, from the games that I was playing, there's actually a lot of indie developers who are really tiny that no one has ever heard of, but they made these really, really good short games, or they'll do an amazing game for a game jam or something. And it kind of saddened me that a lot of these bigger Let's Players wouldn't really play those. I mean, unless they were funny, generally they're not played much. The indie games that are played are the mainstream ones that everybody already knows about, like Super Meat Boy or The Binding of Isaac, or, you know, Fez, all the other ones like that, the mainstream indie. So yeah, that's why I started doing it. I figured maybe one day my channel will be large enough that I can have that kind of influence for these smaller developers to get their name out by just playing their games, because that's what I like doing. I like playing the smaller ones. I've been doing a lot of big ones recently, but you know, that's really where my passion is. It's diamonds in the rough. And I met the people I play with actually pretty early when I started YouTube, and it's pretty much stuck that way since. I mean, you guys know Weasel Zone, VG, Lauren, and Jeskimo show. Weasel, Lauren, and Jess are my closest friends on YouTube. As far as people who do Let's Plays, I have a lot of other YouTube friends you guys probably already know, like Zanzlands and Ghost ID and other things like that. But these guys I actually met Weasel. I was actually ahead of Weasel in subscribers. I think I was like 87 subscribers. He was at 67 when we first met. And I had already, what I did was when I first started my channel, I searched for indie game channels to follow, to get ideas or eventually collaborate with. And I found Weasel's channel and I subscribed to him. And I was watching one of his videos, it was a vlog that he did, and he was asking what he should do for his 100 subscriber special. So I commented jokingly, I said, you should do a collaboration. I didn't necessarily mean with me. I mean, that would have been great. I didn't think he would do it, but I was just saying you should do a collaboration. It'd be something he hasn't done on his channel before, and I thought it'd be good for like 100 subscribers. People might enjoy that. So then it happened. He messaged me after that and asked me pretty much, did you mean like, you know, us collaborate? And I was like, hell yeah, it was awesome. So then we played Amnesia together, Amnesia custom story, and you know, since it's not co-op, we basically just synced up on Skype and tried to play at the same time, and it didn't work so well. It was hard to set up, and we were noobs, so, you know. Anyway, Lauren and I had subscribed to each other, and we kind of reached out and thought it would be cool to collaborate, you know, with Weasel and I playing a lot of games. We were playing Bloody Trapline at the time, and then we got her involved, and then Jess had got in contact with Weasel a little bit later than that, and yeah, that's pretty much how it happened. And we just had that core group, and we've met in real life multiple times. Weasel's now living in the States, and it's amazing. It's amazing stuff. Anyway, that's that story. I know I bored you. Sorry. It's so sad. Anyway, next question. John Yin says, "I'm sorry your channel doesn't get more interest." That's not the right accent. Part of the issue is the competition on here. It's intense, as you know. I think you have passion and a decent enough personality to run a channel, but how to increase the audience? There's the question. That's a complicated thing. You did bring up a good point when you say that there's a lot of competition. There are so many Let's Players. Now, the quality of these channels aren't necessarily up to par with what people tend to go for when it comes to YouTube, but the problem is that a lot of people fill in the search results. It's almost like search ranking is key for Let's Players at this point in time. Sharing is always a good thing. Do not ever feel that you shouldn't share a video. If you really enjoy it, share it with your friends. The hard thing is that it doesn't always generate the traffic that it used to be when like Let's Plays were new to the scene. Back when like there was PewDiePie and CNanners. I've been doing it for a long period of time, and they got their momentum through YouTube and a bigger audience based on the fact that there weren't that many people doing what they were doing at the time. So it's a really complicated process. And to answer your question, how to increase the audience, I just keep doing what I'm doing and you guys keep doing what you're doing. That's basically, and hope for the best. Sometimes you get a stroke of luck, you get a good collaboration with a larger YouTuber, someone decides to write an article about your YouTube channel, something like that happens. Anybody who's listening, you know, it is very important for you guys to engage the videos as well. To like, even it takes no time to like. And if you don't like the video, then don't like it. You can downvote it either way, you know, rank it, share it, favorite it, share it away. Tell everybody about it, and that will help. Next question. Weirdo Wonder asks, where are you originally from? And if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Hashtag generic. Well, I am originally from where I am right now, not specifically, but I was born and raised in Virginia. I was born in Northern Virginia. I spent 11 years there. When I turned 11, a little bit after that, we moved to Fredericksburg, Virginia, which is a little more south. This is all United States, by the way, for my non-United States viewers. And I stayed there for a while, and I've been back and forth between there, Virginia Beach, Richmond, Roanoke, all over the place, Virginia. But I keep coming back to Fredericksburg because my family lives here, and yeah, kind of stuck. If I could go anywhere in the world, I would go to Peru, because I have not been there, and my father is 100% Peruvian. He was born just outside of Lima, Peru, which is pretty much the capital, and he spent a good majority there. We never got around to taking a trip there. It was talked about a lot, but I would love to go to my hometown, and I also have siblings that live out there that I haven't met, so we'd love to do that. Next question. Lord Nicholas asks, can you do a handstand? Well, we're about to find out. All right, let's do this. All right, so I'm gonna preface this by saying that I'm not the best, like physically, to be able to do a handstand, but we're gonna go. Oh, sorry, Pixel. I'm gonna move all this shit. I'm gonna break shit. I'm trying to see if I'm center. Is it center? So I don't know if I should just like do this or just like lift my legs up. But I'll try the first one first. Let me put my phone out. All right, so 3, 2, 1. Oh. Does that count? There we go. Does that count? Next question. 3VYNJH asks, for some reason, I think I would enjoy a drunk Let's Play. Hahaha. So to achieve that, how about a drinking game? Almost every game involves death of some sort. So how about a shot every time you die? You'd be so drunk playing Hotline Miami. Haha. Of course, unless of course you don't drink. Then ignore this challenge. Also a question. What's the stupidest thing you have seen someone do, say, that you can remember? Here's the answer to your multiple questions. Thank you for asking, by the way. I am a drinker. I do drink. You can ask my friends, my YouTube friends. You can ask my family too. Not an alcoholic. I'm a social drinker. I usually only drink when everyone else is drinking and it's like a set thing. I don't usually just like get back and drink a beer, but I will do a drunk Let's Play. I would say recommends a different game because Hotline Miami will give me alcohol poisoning. If you recommend a game, I would love to do a drunk Let's Play. I think that would be pretty cool. I might even do that for 3,000 subscribers. What do you guys think? Post in the comments below if you think that's a good idea. But a shot every time I die, I think what I'll do is I'll pour some whiskey on the rocks and just take a sip every time I die, because if there is, you know, a game where I'm dying a lot, may not be the best idea for me to take a shot every time, because, you know, death. Also, question, what's the stupidest thing you have the most stupid thing that I've ever seen anyone say or do is probably, assuming that you mean someone that I actually know myself personally, not something I've seen on TV, because there's a lot of stupid things that are said on TV. I mean, just watch 10 minutes of Jersey Shore, and you can answer that question yourself. But for someone I know, it's probably myself. I told the story in a vlog before about how I busted my head open with aluminum baseball bat because I thought it was a good idea to hit the soccer ball with it. You know, other than that, let me think. Oh, I know someone kind of close to the family, like really close to the family. that when we were talking about our heritage, I said, you know, I'm Peruvian. And the discussion came up about where that was actually located. Everyone thought it was in Mexico. She knows who she is. But I'm just kidding, you're not dumb. It's okay, you're not dumb. But you know who you are. Peru, Mexico. Peru, Mexico. Okay. Next question. TG Game Master asks, hi IGP, have you considered playing some dayz? It's a really fun game. I have played it a lot, actually. When I first started playing games, I was playing the dayz mod for Arma 2 or 3, I can't remember, Arma 2, I think. But I was playing the dayz mod, and it was, again, this is like my first introduction, one of the first games that I played coming into PC, you know, I came from the consoles, I never really played PC. And it was really fun to play with a friend, and it freaked the f out of me. And that dayz mod is different now with the dayz standalone, but the dayz mod, you couldn't even come to a zombie and let him see you, because if you did, you're dead. If you don't have anything to kill him with, you are dead, because they will not stop running, they don't have exhaustion, and they will kill you. So next question, thank you. Zanzlands asks, what's your favorite sport besides gaming? Did you ever play a sport? Happy face, happy face. My favorite sport besides gaming, I'd have to say, if we're talking about regular sports, like the main sports, I'd have to say soccer or football. Grew up on and off watching it. I never really got into sports like that. When I played sports in gym, which, if though you don't know what gym is, it's just like physical education in school. I would play sports when I had to, because I mean, that's the activity you have to do for the day, and I would do it, and I'd be pretty good at it. So I never really actually played a sport for a team or anything like that, but I'd have to say my favorite sport besides gaming would be soccer. It is time for the next question. Lex Felipe 12 asks, Mario or Sonic? Hot dogs or hamburgers? Right-handed or left-handed? All right, so Mario or Sonic? I'd have to go with Mario. Duh! It's Mario! It's me, Mario! Yahoo! Hot dogs or hamburgers? I'd have to go with a hamburger. I love me some beef. Burgers is just a great sandwich. I love sandwiches. Right-handed or left-handed? I am very much right-handed. I'm not ambidextrous, I am right. This is my right hand. I'm right-handed. I don't know how to elaborate on that. This is the next question. Team Ghost ID asks, what's your all-time favorite indie game? Smiley face question mark. That is a good question. I have played a lot. I can't say necessarily a game. I happen to lean a lot towards psychological horror, or just psychological in general. Abstract, ambiguous, anything that provokes a lot of thought. So some of my favorite games come out to be like psychological or abstract in ways, but I gotta say my all-time favorite developer, not necessarily for a game, is Terry Cavanaugh. He makes these games that are so simplistic in nature, a simple, tiny little thing that is so elaborated upon and done in such a great way. He's just a great developer, and the games he puts out are sometimes are really thought-provoking. Like Don't Look Back was a simple concept. It was very thought-provoking at the end, and it was kind of, it makes it, you're done playing it like, what the f? So Terry Cavanaugh, Letter V 6 times, and Super Hexagon are probably my two favorite from him. Not all time, but most recent favorite one that I recommend that you guys check out would have to be Silence of the Sleep. Now, I've beaten the game, but I haven't been able to release all the videos out just yet, so you guys haven't seen the end. One of the most astonishing things about the game is it's incredibly well done. The contrast between the horror and the uppity parts of the game is so well done, and it flows really well. And the kicker is that every single thing, whether it was the music, the art, the game mechanics, the level design, everything was done by one guy. You guys should check out that game. Yeah, so that's it. So thanks guys for asking all your questions. If you have some more questions or any of these answers have brought up more questions for you to ask, post it below and I will answer all of them in the next video. So I want to say thanks again for you guys sticking around. It's great. We actually just broke 2,500 subscribers, so it's amazing. I love you all. I always say that, and I really do mean it. You guys are amazing. And you guys are so goddamn nice. You don't always have to be nice to me, you know? If I do something wrong, you'd be like, you're dumbass. This is a white shirt. This is more white than I usually wear. Oh, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Remember to share it on Facebook and Twitter with all your friends to help spread the word. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to keep up to date with all of my latest Let's Plays, one-offs, and vlogs. So thanks again, guys. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.